for another episode of Round Robin. I am your host, Tracy Preston, along with Christine Mulligan, Nina Mulligan, and of course, my husband, Todd Preston. Hey, everyone.
Hello. Howdy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, did everybody have a good week? Anything fun?
We did. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have 6 beautiful budgies. I rescued them from the parrot rescue, and they are the cutest.
But they're not parrots, thank God.
No, they're not parrots. They're parakeets.
I do love parrots, and I love Charlie, but parrots are so loud.
Hold up. Okay, so
They
last...
just chirp like you're in a jungle. It's like you're in a tropical oasis when I walk through my living room. I love it.
Yeah, okay, so just so everybody remembers, we had Charlie, and we've heard Charlie on the show here and there, loud as shit. What? They got rid of Charlie, and then they got a parakeet.
Whoa. We didn't get rid of Charlie. Charlie was my daughter's bird from when she was a teenager. And when my daughter moved out with her brother in the city, she didn't want to bring the bird because she had 2 dogs and 2 rabbits also.
And 2 rats.
And 2 rats at the time, yes. Mm-hmm. So she had, my daughter's an animal lover and has a menagerie, always has. And I unfortunately, as I do with everything with my children, supported that. I support them, right, with the things that they love. So I had her bird for far too long. She purchased her own home. So I said, Charlie needs to come live in your home. Parrots live forever.
They do.
I someday want to be pet free. I love pets, have always loved all of my animals. I still currently have 3 dogs and now 6 budgies. But I do not want any animals that are going to outlive me. That's the rule.
Right.
Stop.
Well,
No more.
the last I heard, you're going to get one more bird for your current bird. And now you have a total of 7?
Total of 6. A total of 6. So we got 5 more birds. We rescued. The thing is we rescued the first budgie from one of my neighbors. They found it in their yard, blah, blah, blah. They knew I had a bird because when I had Charlie, who didn't know I had a bird?
True.
Okay?
Yes.
So they knew I had a bird and blah, blah. They were like, oh, can you take care of this bird? Blah. We can't find his owners and, poor thing, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, because I've had Charlie for a very long time and I know enough about taking care of Charlie, but I didn't know that they didn't really care for parakeets. Parakeets are not friends in the wild at all. And for some weird reason, when you look it up, it'll tell you parrots like to abuse parakeets, but they like to eat their toes. What? So I looked it up and I said they like to eat their toes. But unfortunately, I didn't look that up and find that out until I put their 2 cages until I accepted this neighborhood savior rescue. And I brought the bird home. He had his own cage and Charlie had her big cage next to him. And I just put them next to each other to see if they could be friends. And I thought they were getting along until Charlie used to get let out of her cage all the time. So I put Charlie on, Cheeks was the original parakeet's name. I put Charlie on Cheeks' cage. And when Cheeks went to go curiously look at Charlie, she bit his toe. And I was like, why? Why is she attacking him? And then I look up to see if they can get along. And then I find out that they like to eat their toes.
That's weird.
I was like, that is totally weird. So thereafter, Charlie was not allowed around. That's hard to say. She was not allowed to go near Cheeks' cage because I didn't want her eating his toes. So when my daughter took Charlie back, then I told my daughter to find a home for Cheeks because she's better at all that, in the whole animal world. She's got a lot of friends. It's a whole thing. My daughter has that thing. So I said, find, the bird a home, blah, 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 And all of a sudden, my wife got really sad. She was just like, And I was like, what? You know what? Kira, don't find the bird home. Apparently, my wife is in love with the bird. So she was. And she was like, well, I didn't want to say anything because I know when the dogs pass, you don't want any more animals, blah, blah, blah. And, I know they live for 9 to 10 years. And when she goes in and she tells me all their details, and I was like, oh, so you've been researching, huh? So she's like, yeah, I really like him and his sounds. It's so nice, blah, blah, blah. And he needs a friend. Okay, he needs a friend. Okay, he needs a friend. All right, so now we're up to 2 birds. So we go to the rescue place where they have 1 billion birds. And to tell you the truth, every time I see those big parrots or the cockatoos or any of those big, big birds, first of all, a little scary, but super gorgeous.
They're
up
huge.
close.
They
really
are big.
huge. And they're talking to you, and they're so cute. And I love them. And I liked, Charlie and I had a banter of sorts. She would say things to me, and we'd go back and forth. So I like that. It's fun. It's funny. It's fun, whatever. But they live forever, and, it's a lot. And when my dogs go, that's it. I want to retire from animaling. I just want to retire from having pets.
You're not ever going to. I'm just telling you now.
No, keep your problems to yourself, okay? I am going to retire from having animals just the way we empty nest from children. Our children grow up, and yes, I still have great relationships with my kids. However, they're adults living their life. I remember being in my 20s and 30s. I loved that my mom was a phone call away, but I didn't see my mom all the time. Right. I didn't know what my mom was doing every day, and she didn't know what I was doing every day. So I want to go find a life. I want to go travel. I want to go do things. No more animals. I love my animals, and I'm not getting rid of them. But when they peacefully pass of old age, that's it.
I feel
that's
you.
my empty nesting from it all.
I know.
I will not have a physical home anymore. I will travel so much that I will not need a home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my dreams. And you can stuff it if you want to kill my dreams. I don't care.
So now you've got 6 birds.
Yeah. So one little stupid trip to the bird place, and they had all these parakeets. And to be honest, when you're in the parrot area, it's a rescue place. So they have a lot of birds there. And this place does look like they take very good care of them. So I was like, all right, I'm on board, right? Because when you go to a place like that, I could have got these birds a lot cheaper at a pet store. And they wouldn't have cared about the birds. They would have given to me for a song and a dance, and I would have been out the door. But we're going to a rescue place where you got to donate, They live off a donation. So it's going to cost you, right?
Yeah.
So here we are. And when you're in the parrot cage, it's loud. You can barely hear each other talk.
Yeah.
But when we were in the parakeet section, there were a lot of parakeets, and it was pretty quiet. So I was like, okay, all right. Okay, whatever you want, my love. Whatever you want.
But there's all these rules, because the thing is that the ones that we thought were super cute were a bonded pair. So you have to take those 2. Well, that would have meant 2 boys and 1 girl. Well, you can't have them even like that. So then we would have had to have gotten another girl. But the other girl, what happened with that one?
She had a father that she was bonded with.
Oh, yeah.
But the father was like a stud muffin.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't need no stud muffin.
I don't need any stud muffin.
I don't need anybody getting anybody knocked out, okay?
Yeah. So it's like every time we thought we had found a combo, we had to add 1 more because we needed 1 more to make it equal for the sexes.
But we didn't get the stud muffin and his daughter.
No, but then turns out the one that was bonded, let me tell you right now.
Oh, now we got bird sagas. We got telenovela in bird life.
Yes. It's like I wasn't allowed to watch Melrose Place when I was out because my mom wouldn't let me. But it's like that, but in a bird cage. So Casanova, he was paired with Nala, okay? I put him in the cage.
His name was Nova, and you renamed him Casanova.
Yes, his name was Nova at first. And then, so we put him in the cage. Well, he decided that he was going to fluff up Cherry. And he got all over Cherry in like 2 seconds. Okay? And they're like kissing each other and squawking and fluffing and all this kind of stuff. Right? So then I renamed him to Casanova because he just left his other girlfriend just like literally in 10 seconds. Bonded pair my ass. Nala's over here on a branch by herself while he's over here fluffing up Cherry. He's only known Cherry since a car ride.
He's like, you're new and I like you.
You know what I mean? And today I caught him chatting it up with Devo, too. And Devo's a boy, so he literally is a Casanova. He is living up to his name.
Yes. Well done on the name change.
I have a funny feeling that the people that named him, whoever it was, they saw him being a male whore.
Yeah.
That's why they named him Nova. I have a funny feeling you didn't really rename him. You discovered his name.
Yeah, she's like, I know you. Well, that's awesome. I can't wait. Now I need pictures. And the cool thing with birds, you can wait. How long can you leave a bird in the cage, and not be home?
I don't know. They really should get fresh water every day. And then they get chop, which is like a vegetable chop. So that kind of has to be done daily. So really, no. Pets are still pets if you take care of them right.
Yeah.
Right.
But we have to learn, we have to teach them how to eat the chop because most birds are only given seeds. So for now, we have to wean them off the seed.
I did tell you that it was a very nice, clean, reputable
facility,
yeah. So you can imagine, now all of a sudden I'm chopping up vegetables for birds. How the hell did I get here again?
Because you're an animal lover.
You better stay out of my kitchen acting like you cooking shit.
I cook, but I have to take care of all these damn animals.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Nina has been doing it. I haven't really done it yet. But I was just, for funny's sake, I don't know how the hell I keep doing this to myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know? First, you gotta raise a man when you're younger. Then you gotta raise a bunch of kids. Then you gotta grow older, and you gotta raise a wife. What is my life, Tracy?
The power of the
Hey!
Oh, shush.
Shush!
I thought that we could be candid.
Oh!
It's explicit, but that's the P word.
Is that a warning label?
I'm going to have to bleep that one.
Okay. Warning. I should always come with a warning label. That's for fuck sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested to see how this unfolds and what that Casanova will be up to next. That's for sure. But I definitely need a picture of the birds. I got to see really what's going on. I got to see them.
She'll send them over.
All right. Well, everyone on this call knows that I am a foodie. I love watching videos on food. I love watching people make food.
I like eating your food.
I love to eat it too. I love making new recipes all the time, preparing and cooking. That's like total therapy for me. I truly feel that way. I love it. And feeding my family and friends is something yummy always makes me feel really good. So speaking of food, I came across an article that spoke about 7 foods that are much older than you think they are. Well, if you've ever thought of it before. If you didn't.
I wonder how old this food is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a thing or two about a thing or two.
Okay.
About food. So the first one on my list is noodles.
Noodles.
Mm-hmm. What part of the world do you guys think they came from?
The dynasty era.
What, noodles? When they invented?
Yeah, like BC.
No, probably by the Chinese, I would think.
Bingo.
Really?
Yeah.
The dynasties.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, you started with the dynasties. I was like, holy shit. I thought I was going to hear Italy first.
No.
Nah.
Italy didn't invent noodles.
Flour.
But yes.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Is Italy didn't make up the noodle concept, but instead of using rice, they used flour. Semolina, actually. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. Did you know that those noodles go back 4,000 years?
Oh, I would think more. I don't even know. That's why I said BC. I wasn't saying busy with an accent. I was saying BC, before Christ.
Yeah.
It was a before Christ.
Yeah, nope, not that far back, but 4,000 years. I thought, holy shit. And ding dong to you guys. Ding dong, ladies. China right off the bat. All right, let's do another one.
Okay.
What about tofu? Or as Emily used to say when she was a little girl, tofu.
when it was invented?
How far back do you think that goes?
Probably.
Well, I would say as far back as the noodles.
As
because
noodles,
it's
yeah.
edamame,
Yeah.
right? Soybean or whatever.
Yeah. I would say right up there with that.
Pretty damn good. So now tofu is made from soybeans, right? And a lot of vegetarians eat that. It's a good source of low-fat protein. So China, again, right?
Yeah. Tofu is a standard in their meal. It's just as standard as noodles. That's why I was like, duh.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah. Now this goes all the way back to the Han Dynasty. So this is your BCE, 206 to 220 BCE. So that's even older than the noodle.
Tofu's
Oh,
older
wow.
than the noodle.
Tofu's older than the noodle. All right, here we go. Pancakes.
Pancakes.
30,000-year-old starch grains indicate that perhaps a Stone Age cooks made flour, making some form of flatbread, like a pancake.
I was going to say, and Nina was just whispering it, Mesopotamia. Because I was thinking, because pancakes, you can cook them on a hot rock.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. The first written records show that pancakes came from, any guesses? It's not China.
I'm going to say it's got to be somewhere warm, though, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say,
Aztecs?
it's going to say South America, maybe.
Okay. Any guesses, Nina?
I don't know why I want to say Mesopotamia. I think it's just because it sounds fun.
All right. Well, here we go. The ancient Greeks
Oh,
and Romans.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now they sweeten their pancakes with honey. And then I've got more details for you. So the British enjoyed pancakes during the Elizabethan era when Queen Elizabeth reigned from 1558 to 1603. But their pancakes, now these sound good, included rose water, sherry, eggs, ale, or butter. Those sound like pretty interesting pancakes. Shakespeare even mentions pancakes in his play As You Like It in 1599. And of course, this was also during the Elizabethan era. And these were eaten on Shrove Tuesday, which is the day before Ash Wednesday in the Christian faith. And these sound really good to me. Get ready. They were made with beef and dipped in mustard.
wow.
I'm gonna stick with Bisquick.
I'm totally in for this beef pancake with mustard.
It does sound
I'm all
good.
about it.
Yeah. Well, I like mustard anyways,
I
too.
love mustard.
Wouldn't that just be a hamburger?
Wouldn't that just be Todd?
He's a beefsteak.
He is.
So I thought that was interesting. All right, here's another one. Cheesecake. Origin? Anyone? Okay.
Italy.
You've got Italy. What about you, Christine?
Well, I don't know. The French are big on cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so we've got
Parisian.
But they have a French style.
I'm going to
so-
say Parisian.
Parisian. All right, what about you, hon?
I'm going to say Scandinavia.
You're all wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, from the Greek.
The Greeks?
The Greeks. And all I can think about is my big fat Greek wedding. Remember the dad? The Windex. And everything originates from the Greeks. I love that movie. Anyway, something very similar to cheesecake came from the Greek physician Amygus. And he wrote about making these in the 5th century BCE. Now, some say that cheesecake was served to athletes at the first ever Olympic Games in Greece, and that is as far back as 776 BCE.
Oh,
I don't know if I'd want to eat that. That'd be really warm, and
yeah.
I might make you get the poops.
Yeah.
Don't eat that before you go running.
But I feel like
Get tummy
that
ache.
couldn't possibly be the kind of cheesecake that we are thinking of these days.
It's not
Because,
Philadelphia cream cheese.
Have sugar and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but basically cheesecake, yes, it's cream cheese. And yes, Philadelphia is a brand of cream cheese. But essentially, cream cheese is really just milk from a cow and sugar. So a cheesecake is essentially cow milk and sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have sugar like that
Yeah.
back then?
I mean, yeah.
Where are they getting sugar from?
Sugar cane.
Sugarcane was grown big time in
There's also
No.
a couple of plants that make a sweet thing that when they're ground up, they technically call them sweeteners.
Oh,
So
so
they
yeah,
coulda
I guess
used
they could have
those.
that.
Now we got to look up the history of sugar.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
Google
just
it.
taking
Todd's
some
gonna.
kind of weird, funky goat cheese
Yeah,
on a
it's,
crust.
it's definitely not strawberry cheesecake. That's not what they were having. But Todd's going to Google up some history of sugar for us and where it came from. I know that sugar cane was a huge crop that was farmed in,
Cuba?
Cuba.
thank you, Cuba. That was a big crop for them, sugar cane.
Well, Louisiana is the second largest producer of sugarcane for the continental United States. Florida used to be number one. I don't know if they are anymore. So Florida has a lot. They took over a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
There
so
we go. We have some facts here.
sugar is 8,000 to 10,000 years old, and early humans in Southeast Asia and New Guinea chewed raw cane for sweetness. First crystallized sugar was 500 BC,
Wow. Who comes up with making that stuff?
and that was in India.
In India.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we've got 3 more on the list. The next one is popcorn.
Popcorn.
Here's an interesting number. Did you know that Americans consume about 14 billion quarts of popcorn on the annual?
Really? I think I eat popcorn like maybe once or twice a year.
Maybe, if we're lucky.
Yeah, I don't really eat that much of it either.
Well, I suppose I ate it more when I was younger because you could go to the movies without having to sell your firstborn child.
Right.
I mean, maybe as a kid I ate it a lot. But then again, there's all that candied popcorn stuff too and trail mix popcorn. So, like what's that Cracker Jack? Like people eat that, that's popcorn.
Yeah, caramel
And
corn.
all the popcorn tins that you can send to people with all the different flavors in it so you can have it all year.
Yeah.
No, but even with that, I'm saying I don't eat it a lot.
No.
So,
No.
I mean, obviously there's people somewhere that eat it a lot.
Yeah, they're chomping down some popcorn.
I already have a guess on where that's from. I'm going to say Africa.
I'm going to say the Aztec people.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say America.
All right. Well, Nina is the closest. First, we have Peru. Now, during an archaeological dig, they discovered that Peruvians were eating popcorn 6,700 years ago. In a cave in New Mexico, an ear of popcorn was found, and that was dated to be about 5,600 years ago.
That's New
Wait,
Mexico.
Sorry, but Aztecs. I guess I connected it.
New Mexico
Okay.
is...
You know what though? I was totally not thinking about that, but I would say, well, the Aztecs, I guess, but I would say even back in caveman time, that was probably something that was very capable of them to do.
No, that's
They didn't
literally
have
what
corn?
the Aztecs are known
No,
for
when
was
she
them
said-
being the first agrarian cultural people. They literally invented maize.
Yeah, that was discovered. But what I'm saying is theoretically, cavemen could have popped corn because they had fire. And when she said an ear of popped corn, I was like, oh my God, yes, you can
Yeah,
pop it on the ear.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you just roast it just right in the husk, you can make an ear of popped corn.
Yeah.
So that's totally plausible that that's just the first time they discovered it. I think that's a food that that is before human time.
Could be.
I love tart corn.
Yeah. Now, here's something from the Great Lakes region. Our indigenous peoples, the Iroquois, as far back as 1612, they were making popcorn.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Your
Our-
cornucopia always had that weird looking corn stalk in it, right?
What corn? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It was there.
it was in that big basket. All right, here's another one. Yogurt.
Greek,
Greek.
right? Right?
Well, you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
I don't actually think yogurt was invented by the Greek because Greek has their
I'm
own
gonna say
yogurt.
French.
I'm going to say Middle Eastern somewhere.
Okay. Yogurt was discovered by accident thousands of years ago by nomadic herdsmen as they carried milk around in pouches that was made from the skin of animals. And those skins had enzymes, right? Caused the milk to ferment, hence the discovery of yogurt.
Wow.
Right? And the first recorded accounts of yogurt were found in Indian Ayurvedic scripts from 6000 BCE.
They invented Go-Gurts. Oh my God. That's crazy.
They were the first.
Rotten milk and skin
That's like
bags.
prehistoric.
Gross. It is believed that the word yogurt came from the Turkish word yurgamek. And I know I slaughtered that, but whatever. I didn't stutter. It came out. And that translated means thicken, coagulate, or curdle. That's what that word means.
Huh.
But I'm sure it didn't taste good, like I said.
Yeah.
Gross.
But look what we discovered.
Warm. Hey, you can eat it. Carry that shit around for weeks. No, thank you. Last but not least is bread.
Bread.
Evidence has revealed that the making of bread from wild cereals goes back 14,400 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, but their idea of bread is not our idea of bread.
that's right.
When you and I think of bread, you think of a fluffy, soft to semi-soft, you know what I mean? Like a little bit
It would have
thicker
been
bread.
more of an unleavened bread because
Yeah.
they didn't have yeast.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was
Yeast
not
bread.
very,
It was years and years and years later before we
Yeah.
discovered how to use the yeast.
yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was dense. Dense.
It was
And
like
More like a biscuit. Yeah.
yeah,
A biscuit.
a biscuit.
I love that word.
Biscuit.
yeah. Now, that predates farming by 4,000 years, by the way.
Bread does?
Yeah. The bread that was, that they traced back 14,400 years, that predates farming by 4,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because they would pick their own grain.
that's
and
right.
make it- Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you guys want to guess where this was discovered?
So wait a second. It took them 4,000 years to decide, hey, we need something to go with our bread.
Yes.
Let's start farming.
Yes, we need vegetables.
4,000 years.
Yeah. Do you guys want to guess where the bread evidence was found?
I'm going to say the Aztecs again.
Okay.
Bread.
I mean, cavemen probably were the actual first, but whatevs. In the books, it probably says somewhere else.
All right.
I'm just going to throw out something. Yugoslavia.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I really don't know.
Nina,
Mesopotamia.
one of these times, damn it, you're going to get it right. Northeastern Jordan.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's close to Mesopotamia, no?
I'd have to look at a map.
I think you're going to be looking for a long time. You're not going to find it anymore.
Yeah, right.
Where did it go?
Stomping on our dreams.
It was conquered.
Well, you have to look at an old map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Durr.
We can find it. So anyway, these they found evidence of charred remains of flatbreads, and these were made from barley, einkorn, and oats, of which they would grind, sieve, and then kneaded prior to cooking for consumption. And again, how do they think of these things? And we're going to take these things and we're going to smash them down and we're going to do all these things and bake bread with them.
Well, everything
Something
back,
to eat.
Everything back
That's
in
what
the
the
days,
alien in.
it's all trial and error. I mean, it's we've been doing this stuff. I mean, look at the stuff that we just now are discovering now. So, I mean, if you think about it, thousands of years ago, somebody said, let's try it and see what happens.
I'm hungry. Instead of chewing on this barley,
Yeah.
let's try something different.
Yeah.
Science.
Put some barley with some corn and see what happens.
I think it's more the aliens.
The aliens came down and said,
Yeah.
listen, you need to eat.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Like, first there was nothing, and then poof, there were pyramids. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, they got it right there on the pyramids. You can see the aliens coming down in the pictures. They give them a potato, and then there's electricity. Seriously, look it up. It's true.
I don't doubt anything you say.
Every major explosion in history where we discover something new, I think, is a divine intervention from aliens.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say it all is rooted back to the potato. The potato is at the core of everything.
That too.
All right. Now I have to look that up. All right. What do you guys, all right. I'm going to talk about coincidence, right? So a coincidence is when you have two or more events happen at the same time in a way that seems connected, but really is purely by chance. Now, I've got some good ones for you. I'm going to see if you guys have ever heard about these. Okay. Coinky dinks. All right. 1. This one is related to 2 American founding fathers, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. Now, these 2 were political rivals, and they died within hours of one another on July 4th, 1826. And this was 50 years to the day after the Declaration of Independence. All right. Now, here's another weird fact. Another founding father, James Monroe, also died on the 4th of July, but that was 5 years after Adams and Jefferson.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little couple facts. How about this one? Mark Twain was born on November 30th. I'm wondering, I have a feeling Nina knows about this one. We'll see. So Mark Twain was born on November 30th, 1835, and this was the same year as Halley's Comet that was within sight during its 76-year journey around the sun. All right, so he was born same year. In 1909, Twain wrote this, quote, "I came in with Halley's Comet in 1835, and I expect to go out with it." And guess what?
He did.
He did. Twain passed away on April 21st, 1910, as Halley's Comet was passing the Earth. What the hell?
The aliens told him it was going to happen.
Where's Nina on that one?
I did not know that at all.
Damn it. All right, here's another one. You're not going to believe this one. This is fucking bonkers. A man was hit with a falling baby out of a building. Not once, but twice. So check this out. His name was Joseph Figlock, and he was a street sweeper in 1937. And he's a Michigander, by the way. So while he was cleaning an alley in Detroit, he was struck on the head by a baby falling from a 4th-story window.
Wow.
Someone threw the baby. What? Now, believe it or not.
The baby out with the bathwater?
Right. Yeah. The baby didn't die.
The dude did.
The baby did not die, and he did not die.
Wow.
Imagine that. All right, but later...
Well, we knew he wasn't going to die when you said it happened more than once.
That's right. Now, later that same year, it happened again, also from a 4th-story window, and again, neither the baby nor Figlock were injured. What? Bonked on the head twice by a baby falling from a 4th story.
Maybe the second time somebody said, "Hey, there's Figlock."
Oh, let's see if we can do it again.
But why are these babies getting thrown out the windows is my question.
I know, the more important fact. Who threw the baby?
Was it the same baby?
The baby was jumping for him? What's going on?
The mom is real pissed. She's like, you know what? We're going to try this again.
It's some kind of magnetic pole that he's got in his head that just attracts babies.
He was born to save the 2
He probably sucked these babies out with his head.
He was born to save them.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Bonkers, literally.
Yeah. I got a couple more for you. Now, at the beginning of the Civil War in 1861, this I found just crazy. There was a man named Wilmer McLean. Now, he had a home in Manassas, Virginia, and it was commandeered as the headquarters of Confederate General P.G.T. Beauregard. His home, of course, sustained damage from the war. After that, he's like, we're getting out of here. So he packed up his family and his belongings and moved 100 miles to the south to a new home in a very small town of Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia, which is where, I can believe this, General Ulysses S. Grant in 1865 surrendered. Grant spoke for approximately 30 minutes at the McLean home before signing the surrender document. Wilmer said, quote, "The war began in my front yard and ended in my front parlor."
Wow.
Don't you find that nuts?
That's totally crazy.
Totally crazy.
Thing is that there really are no coincidences. The thing about a coincidence, it really tells the person that is thinking something's a coincidence. That coincidence actually means connection. If you think about it and you widen your perspective, you'll see the connections. They were meant to be. Coincidences are just are because they're supposed to be.
I think I agree with you. Kismet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. All right.
Karma, reap what you sow, kismet, coincidence.
Yeah.
It's all just reminders to us to open up your mind, think bigger, be kinder.
Or hear me out. It is because, we have all these timelines and they're running simultaneously side by side. But what happens sometimes is that they'll start to overlap. So the version of you in another timeline briefly touches with another you in another timeline. And these things overlap, creating coincidences.
Coincidences as is. I believe that, especially for Mr. Wilmer, that baby on his head. Nope, back up. Rewind.
It just makes sense.
Agreed. I agree with you. All right, so here's one you guys may have heard. You may have heard this one before. This also has to do with 2 American presidents, and this one's a little wonky. And most would say these 2 presidents were the greatest presidents in our United States history. Those men are Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, and their assassinations. All right, here we go. Both men were assassinated on a Friday and next to their wives. Both were succeeded by men whose last name was Johnson, Andrew Johnson and Lyndon B. Johnson. John Wilkes Booth shot Lincoln in a theater and was caught in a warehouse. Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy, at least that's who they say shot him, from a window in a book warehouse, and he later was apprehended in a movie theater. And both Booth and Oswald were both killed before they could see justice.
Wow.
How about that little circle?
That's because JFK was Abraham Lincoln. Okay, hear me out.
I'm buckled up.
Hear me out. Okay, hear me out.
Let's do it.
So Abraham Lincoln dies. He goes up into the ethereal where he joins the rest of us because we're all connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he waits, and then he gets reborn. The thing is that for us to skip timelines and to move our vibration to a higher frequency so that we can reach a higher potential as an ecosystem here, we have these time things where traumatic events will actually, it's like a needle on a record. It pushes the timeline into a slot where it's not supposed to be. And then so it has to course correct it. And so he's just the guy that comes down and does that. I feel like that was his job. So he was Abraham Lincoln and he was murdered, and
the Johnson guy was the same guy too, just in different timelines.
Yeah.
Okay, Tracy, with this example, you're just encouraging my wife.
I love it.
I think it makes sense if you ask me.
I'm with you.
I do like that there's always the same characters in every lifetime and all the paths, and there's always stereotypes, which leads to.
But why is that?
But yeah, because it was meant to be.
Because Abraham Lincoln's soul came back down as JFK.
Oh my God.
That's his passion.
All right, that's a lot. Okay, we can leave some of the details out, but I agree. I can agree without all the detail fluff. I can agree that the same types of things keep happening over and over again, or they seem to, because they're meant to teach us. We're meant to learn lessons from things like coincidence and karma and kismet. And, those are all these stories that we tell. We're supposed to learn from them, from other people's mistakes, and then sometimes from your own mistakes. Unfortunately, those are usually the most traumatic ones. But whatever. They're all these things that happen and that we learn about and that we hear about. We can make coincidences and connections. They're all really kind of animated, live action lessons.
Yeah. My lesson is I'm always going to be looking up. I'm looking for babies now. That is horrifying. All right, well, that's all I got.
You went back to the babies, but you were just talking about assassinations.
I know.
So I wasn't sure if you were talking bullets or babies. What are you looking for?
Babies. I could dodge a bullet. Well, who knows? Who freaking knows? We'll see.
If you can dodge a bullet, you can dodge a baby.
That's right.
Damn it, I'm dead.
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I've got for you guys today. So what do you say we get down to our round robin recommendations?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
All right. Well, Nina already gave hers. She's been watching Birds for the past 2 days.
All right. So you guys don't have a show? What the hell? What?
I don't know.
God,
What have
did we
watched?
watch anything this week?
Well, okay. How about this? Did you guys continue on with Platonic? How's that shaping up?
No, I think we finished that.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah.
So did they stay Platonic to the very end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
There's
far,
another-
yeah, we finished
yeah.
it. I think
There's
when we
another season.
recommended it, we finished it.
Yeah.
It's that whole vibe on, can opposite sex be friends, which I think they can. I believe they can, but a lot of people don't believe they can. But this was all, Platonic also had that vibe of when friendships are toxic to your marriage, to the one that you are romantically linked to.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a friendship of that
Yeah.
nature, no matter what the sexes are, because it could be two women that have a friendship that's kind of toxic to the marriage, or vice versa. Like a guy can have a bro that downs the guy's wife all the time, so then the husband's more critical of the wife. So it also lends to that toxicity of different relationships in your life. So if I didn't say that last time about Platonic,
You did
that's
not.
also like it's weaved in there. So yeah, all right, we'll go with Platonic again because it is a good series. I mean, it's funny, it's lighthearted. It's what's his face? What's his name? Oh my God, I lost his name.
Seth.
Seth
Rogen.
Seth
Yes.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen, yeah.
Gotcha.
Not
Yes, that's him.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, he's really funny. Like, his sense of humor is the humor line of it all. But it's also got that other, I think she's Australian. She might be British.
Yeah, I think she's in Australia.
Yeah, I
think
think
she's
you
from-
guys said that she was
Yeah.
Australian last time.
Yeah. And I can't think of her name right now because I wasn't prepared for that. But, yeah, like, it's really good. So, yeah. All right. I'll recommend that again.
All right, and that was on Netflix. Todd and I watched a show. I was like, holy crap, I can't believe I found it. And you guys aren't going to believe it either. We did not watch it.
Oh, wait, sorry. I have a correction. That was on Apple.
Oh, Apple TV.
Yeah, Apple TV.
Okay, gotcha. So
All right, sorry.
that's okay. So I don't remember where I saw it. I think I was in my hotel room. I can't remember. I think I was watching something on my phone and I saw this movie with Demi Moore. I thought it was a movie that was coming out in 2025. So Todd and I thought, well, let's just try something different. So last night we're kind of going through HBO Max. And I was like, oh my God, there it is. This movie is called The Substance with Demi Moore. So this movie, The Substance, came out in 2024. And what shocked me about it is, when Todd and I had watched the Ed Gein series that came out on Netflix recently, right? So we know that Psycho and Leatherface and like several movies spun off of the craziness about Ed Gein. So like people, when they saw Psycho, were very ill. Some were throwing up after the movie. It was like, oh my God, that's horrific. Well, that's what this movie made people do as well. It was so horrific and so nuts that people were ill after watching the movie. I'm like, we have got to watch this. So when we saw it, I'm like, no, I can't believe it. I'm like, no way. Because again, I thought it was in 2025, but it was 2024. I'm like, no, this is definitely the movie. So this was written and directed by Coralie Fargy. This is about the story of Elizabeth Sparkle, a once famous celebrity whose place in the spotlight is fading. Right? She's been doing this exercise show since she was a young girl. And it kind of starts off with Demi Moore, right, leading this exercise, very 1980s Jane Fonda type workout show, right? She does the first show, and then it's legit her 50th birthday. So they're like, this old bird, we got to get rid of her. Right? So basically, she does the show on her birthday, and Dennis Quaid is like the network.
Yeah, he's the big wig.
He's the big guy. Yeah. And he's total. I hated him in this movie. He's such a pig.
They did a really good job making him disgusting.
Yeah, they did. And so, he's like, I want a young, hot, fresh face, someone who's a little bit more, racier, like deuces, you gotta go. So, and Demi Moore, like, that woman's had a lot of work done.
she's had a lot of work done.
You could definitely, I mean, she's still beautiful, but natural Demi Moore would have been prettier, I think. But anyway, so it kind of it deals with women and the pressure society puts on them to be young and beautiful, right? So she comes across this thing. How did she come across the substance? Do you remember?
Well, she was in that car accident, and then there was
that's right,
the guy that was working in the room with her. I don't know if it was
maybe the emergency room.
Was he a
something.
nurse or something?
Don't know.
But and then he brought it up to her.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, like, you know, she had this horrific, I totally forgot about that, horrific car accident on her way home from, you know, just getting canned. And this guy walks up and he's very peculiar looking, almost too pretty with really glowy blue eyes. And Demi Moore's naked under her hospital gown. So he's walking up and he's feeling her spine and kind of measuring out things. And he's like, He slips her this card, basically, like, you'd be a good candidate, blah, blah, blah. So she looks into it. He gives, what was it? Somehow she gets like a thumb drive.
Yeah.
And she plays it. And she's like, oh, this is stupid. It talks about the substance and blah, blah, blah. She throws it in the garbage. Well, she's like, you know, she's seeing the ad in the paper for, you know, them looking for this new hot, young exercise guru to do the show. And she's like, that's it. So she makes the call, pays for it, and she goes to some very shady alley. The door comes up like 3 feet. She's got to get under the door, and then she goes through another door, and it's like high technology area. And she has a card. It's like 502 or 506.
503.
It's 503. So she puts the card up against this locker, and this big box is there. So she takes the box home. And it's basically saying, okay, here's all your supplies. And you have to give yourself this IV injection, like in your vein. I'm like, how does she know how to do all this? How does she know? So anyway, she does that. And then all of a sudden, like, her body just starts going crazy. And what happens? Oh, I want to say it. I want to say it. Basically, what happens is, I'm not going to say it. It's totally crazy. But you basically become young, but a new body shows up through your body and gets out of your body. Not through your stomach. Not like you're having a baby. So anyway, this beautiful, young, perky breast, tight butt, she pops up. But the thing is every 7 days, you have to go back to yourself. And always to remember that this is you no matter what. And it just gets really twisted from there, right? Yeah. Because the young Demi does not want to go back into the body.
Yeah.
And that's where things start to get really screwed up, because you have to get back to your body. And because she isn't, because she's prolonging it, when Demi does wake up and now the new body is kind of laying on the floor, like now she's got like her finger looks like she's 100 years old. And it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. I mean, do you have anything you want to add on to that? I mean, I don't know what to say
It's
without.
a very disturbing movie. The story is disturbing. The visuals they're very disturbing. And I can understand how some people would feel sick to their stomach after watching this movie, because it gets pretty gory and disgusting sometimes. Yeah,
she's got to access certain things. I can't say it without giving things away.
Yeah, we can't give too much away, but it's a great movie for people that like.
Yeah, if you want some scary, gory stuff, crazy stuff, The Substance on HBO Max. I highly recommend.
We didn't watch it. It was.
You did?
Yeah, we watched it. We saw it. I don't know if I would recommend it, only because the way I kind of saw it, I mean, I would recommend it to see it if you're into all of the things that you said. So yes, from your perspective, yes, on all that. However, I also thought that it was kind of like a weird version of addiction.
Addiction to...
Yeah, because like they got if you go on the title, substance, it was kind of like she was addicted to the substance, even though it was killing her. And like she saw it was killing her. And then she actually finally blew up her life to kind of save her life, but still blew up her life, kind of.
Well,
without saying too much.
She's addicted. I mean? Yeah, she's addicted to being young. And the thing was,
yes,
when she kept calling, because she's like, oh, so-and-so's not following the rules or whatever. And it's like, she is not she is you.
Yes. You're not following the rules.
Yeah.
You're not doing what you should be doing.
Right.
You're not aging gracefully.
Right.
You're in the wrong. Don't complain about what you're doing to everyone else. Fix yourself. Deal with yourself. And that's a thing that addicted people don't know how to do.
Right. And she was addicted to being beautiful and in the spotlight and...
Well, and I mean, she was addicted to the substance that was getting her there.
True.
In her mind.
Right. That is true.
Yeah.
She could not stop herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like
kind of like, that's why I was like, I like it, but I think like if I would have recommended it, it would have been from a totally kind of darker place and not a fun dark place. You know what I mean? Like I don't like to be judgy, but at the same time, like what are you doing that for? Just love yourself, bro.
Right. No.
You know, like just be good with yourself. Damn.
I know.
I mean, it's really the same frustration with people that are addicted to any kind of substance, you know, which is addiction, right?
Yeah.
Alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, you know, like everybody outside is just like, damn, just love yourself. What are you medicating yourself for?
Yeah.
What are you doing that for?
I know.
Stop it.
Just stop it.
I mean, I know it's not that easy, but that's the feeling.
Yep. Agreed. All right, everybody. Well, that's our show for today. So thank you so much for listening as always. And we will see you guys back on Friday for F-Bomb. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.